children of all ages, welcome to NASCAR's Quaker State 400 preview. Whew, what a year it has been. This is what, race 17 in the NASCAR season. We've had 10 different winners in the first 16 races. Coming off a crash-filled just ruckus at Daytona. I wasn't good with it. Wasn't a bad race in general, but just, I don't know if it's the low air package at Daytona, taking air off the spoiler and just tire issues or what it was, but it was crazy. Back to the bread and butter NASCAR tracks, the 1.5 miles. There were 9 1.5 tracks on the NASCAR circuit. Atlanta, Chicago, Darlington, Homestead, Kansas, Las Vegas, Charlotte, Texas, and Kentucky. 400.5 miles on this 1.5 mile speedway, 267 laps. What we're used to here in 2017, 3 stages. I love it, I love it, I love it. 80, 80, and 107. These are the stage ranges we need. I hate when the third stage is half the race. I like having the first 2 stages, you get majority way through the race, and that third stage is a little bit longer, so there's a little more strategy going on. 6 races at Kentucky in NASCAR history. Brett Keselowski's won 3 times, Kyle Busch 2, Matt Kenseth's 1. So Joe Gibbs has won 3 races, and Roger Penske's won 3 races. Matt Kenseth, 6 top 10s and 3 top 5s. Kyle Busch, 4 top 5. Brett Keselowski is 3 top 5s, obviously 3 wins. At the intermediate, the 1.5 miles this year, there's been 5 1.5 races this year. It's hard to look back at the history of Kentucky and saying, okay, well, Brett Keselowski's done well in the past, Kurt Busch has done well in the past, so they'll win this year. Unfortunately, here this year with the new aero package and the way these cars will handle different and the stages and all that, that's got thrown out the window, I believe. I'm looking back at the previous 5 intermediate tracks, 1.5 miles. Martin Truex, 2 wins at Vegas and Kansas. Brett Keselowski, 1 in Atlanta. Jimmy Johnson at Texas. Austin Dillon at Charlotte. I think this Kentucky is along the lines of the Kansas track and the Vegas track. I think guys that have done well at those races will do well here. Stage wins at the 1.5 miles. If you actually, at Atlanta, Vegas, and Texas, you had a sweep of both stages. Harvick swept at Atlanta, Truex swept at Vegas, and got the win. Blaney swept both stages at Texas, didn't get the win. Then you had Kyle Busch winning the stage at Kansas and Charlotte. Truex won the 3rd stage at Charlotte, and Denny Hamlin won the stage at Charlotte. So I think typically it seems like besides Martin Truex, the guy that dominates both stages, strategy-wise gets behind on that 3rd stage. My 3 picks to win here at Kentucky, actually because of his 3 wins at Kentucky, his win at Atlanta this year, and when he's done on the 1.5 miles, Brett Keselowski. Martin Truex, his 2 wins on the 1.5 miles at Vegas and Kansas. I think Kansas and Kentucky are similar enough. His 3 stage wins for Truex this year, and then Kyle Busch. Obviously, he's won 2 stages at Kansas and Charlotte. He knows how to get around Kentucky. He needs a bounce back race. If this isn't it, I don't know what is. 16 races into 2017, no wins for Joe Gibbs Racing. Roush Racing has 2 wins. Joe Gibbs 0. Richard Childress, 2 wins. Joe Gibbs 0. So my picks to click: Brett Keselowski, Martin Truex, Kyle Busch. That'll wrap up the NASCAR Quaker State 400 from Kentucky Motor Speedway on a Saturday night in Kentucky. It's going to be fun. As always, thanks for watching the Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great night. Have a stuffy night. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.